Being famous, it's a beautiful thing, but everyone wants a part of me. Sweetie, I'm home.
Well, those are the voices of Adam Sietz. Yes, Mr. Potato Head has a voice. Adam has done everything from on-screen acting to voiceover work, even stand-up comedy.
Now he's teaching people how to build their self-confidence by thinking like an improvisational comic. Adam's new book is called Unscripted Success with Improvisational Thinking. Adam Sietz, we know you too.
Yes.
Because we kind of like all grew up together here.
In this building.
In this building. I mean, Kurt, you know, remember seeing you here and whatever. But congratulations on the book.
Thanks so much. Yeah,
so, why do you think improvisation can help people, whether you're an actor or not?
Well, for me, it kind of changed my life. I mean, first of all, when I was a kid, I was getting in trouble a lot in school, and they said, he needs to be evaluated. So they evaluated me, and what they did is they said, he's brilliant, he has a mental level IQ, and he's severely ADHD. So, you know, being so smart, I went home, I read a dictionary, and it says, deficit, ooh, disorder, ooh, disability, ooh. So I re-diagnosed myself with hyper-awareness.
Okay, that's a good one.
That.
I like that. You know, it's one of those things, and not to make light of it, but it seems if you're going to do improv, having ADHD, but mental level IQ is like the perfect combination.
That's this
You're
guy.
smart, but you need to move on to things.
I don't believe it. They said I was so smart. I haven't proved that. But in general, what it is as an improviser, if you can get out of your head and stay focused on right now, because when you're in the sidelines and you're looking, if you're thinking about, ooh, I got a funny idea, it's not going to work as well. You kind of got to just let it come in, be focused on right now. Don't be thinking too much, because you overthink is what gets in so many gets really people out of sync with who they are. And the key is to just be who you are.
Of course.
You can't be anyone else.
I know.
You know?
So also it helps with confidence, don't you think? I mean, I remember my son was probably called the class clown, maybe that you were too, right?
Absolutely. I got a lot of trouble that way.
And it really affects who you think that you are.
The confidence, creativity, comfort in the unknown, building on that mental agility is really what improv does for me. And improv, the word scares people. Improvisational thinking is not, because I'm not looking for you to go on stage and perform, but everyone's performing in some way. I mean, think about it. A teacher has a classroom of students, an attorney has a judge and a jury, and everyone is similar. Forget about selling something. If you just want someone to buy into your product, your service, your idea, your opinion, it helps to be liked. Likability doesn't suck. That's really a big part of it. It's paramount as a performer, because once you get them, you got them, and you lose them, it's not so easy to get them back. So humor is a big factor in that. Now, I was born with a father who was a comedian, so it was kind of funny. So it kind of just is in me. But in my book, there's a lot of formulas and methods on how to mine the funny out of everyday stuff.
You mentioned 3 of them so far on your top 5 list. Think like an improviser, likability, humor, but you also say trust in yourself and others, and happiness is in the now.
Exactly.
Being in the moment.
The trusting yourself is so often we get caught up in our heads, and we're not thinking about anything but what we're thinking about. And when you're thinking too much, no input is coming in. You cannot download any of this new information, and you can't see it. You miss so much. These offers and opportunities are going over your head because you're thinking, oh, I got to remember to say this. I can't believe it. And all that stuff is going on. You're in fantasy land, and you're missing these great things. Also, you got to ask for what you want sometimes. People don't ask. If you don't ask, it's going to happen. Right. If you do ask, could also still not happen.
But you got a chance, maybe it doesn't.
Exactly.
You know what this reminds me of? I'm sorry. But you know what it reminds me of is Seinfeld episode where Costanza's in the meeting and he thinks of the line later on, you know, when they said the drugstore call, they're running out of you. But he doesn't think of it in the moment because he's so busy trying to process.
Exactly.
Later on, he's free, and then he spends the next meeting trying to think of an opportunity to get in that line. You can't pre-plan it.
That, or we end up discounting ourselves. Self-doubt, that upset, the sad, the fear, the anxiety. So much of that is built by ourselves in our heads. We're thinking too much, and we control our thoughts. They don't control us. So that moment that something comes up and you're like, there's a fraction for you to realize that that's not happening now. This, whatever's going on for me is from an old tape, an old file, an old belief that I've created when I was younger or whatever, and get out of there. Right now is where it is. It's all about happiness. We all want to be happy.
Yeah, of course. Can you give us like a crash course in improvisation. Can we do like maybe a little
Sure,
exercise?
here's a simple game. It's a game. There's a game called Story, which is a more elaborate. There's more people, and what I do is I would conduct it. I would point, and if I move my hand, you got to stop talking. When I point to the next person, they fill in. That's a little difficult. This one's just one word. I say, once upon a time, there was a tree named Doug. Who knows where it goes, but there's no right or wrong, and it doesn't have to start with once upon a time. It could be, it was a cold, dark day in the fall. It doesn't matter.
Right.
But you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Cool, here we go. One
Time.
A
tree
Fell.
in
my
Yard.
and
it
Hit.
me.
period. There you go.
Ta-da!
Now, what does that accomplish?
Now, what that does, if you do it really quick, let's just do it, you and me, really quick. Do not
God.
think. Don't
Do
think.
not-
Ready?
Don't think that. I'm going to curse.
Don't worry about it. I promise.
The curse words are going to come out.
Then we're going to.
Okay, here we go.
Maybe you two should do
Okay,
it.
ready?
Okay.
Once
Now,
there
in
a. There was now there in a house
far
away
in
the
country.
we
Left.
to
Fly.
in
A plane.
and
Go.
to
Vacation.
and
Then
have
once
once around
circle
it.
now.
Period.
I
The
think
end.
you needed a curse word.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Maybe we need that pizza beer or
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not
probably
eating as
works when
much
you're
pizza
loosening it up.
beer
You look
these
good,
days.
though. Yeah.
No, you know, I lost a whole bunch of weight. You know what it is? It's wild. For years, I was huge. I was over 400 plus. Yeah, there's a guy right there.
Yeah.
And what it really took was actually putting on a tracker and logging the food, and it's mathematics. Who knew? Right. It's just mathematics. Yeah. You put in less than you burn off, you lose weight. Yeah. And by putting that tracker on and seeing the actual fact of a cheesesteak and a slice of pizza and a half a bottle of soda is like 10,000 calories. It's enough for an entire week. So I just say now make better choices.
Just making you aware.
Well, you look
Yeah,
good.
you do.
You
Thanks so
sound
much.
great, and
Yes.
the book is so great. So where can we get the book?
You get the book at, well, you can go to unscripted-success.com, and I can track where it comes from, or just to Amazon or Barnes & Noble. It's out there wherever you could go.
Anywhere books are sold, as they
Anywhere
like to
books are
say.
sold. And my key is right now, I really want to come out and I want to share this kind of info to get people out of their head and understand they're perfect just the way they are, and to just accept themselves and let go and just be.
Adam
That's
Sietz.
really it.
Fun to see you and
You
catch
too.
up.
Great